Hey guys, welcome to Raw Vibrant Health. Aloha. I'm Light, by the way. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Hey, get me up to 2,500 or 3,000 and my ego will really blow up. So I'm really grateful that you guys are here. And yeah, it's cool that the channel is still growing very slow. And I wanted to make a video. I was feeling it. Oh, I gotta make a video. I was feeling I gotta get back into this, and now I'm not gonna make the video. Like God, I'm not gonna make the. There's a couple I was gonna do, and now I'm doing just a different one because I completely got smoked. Just completely got wrecked down at the beach over here. Like just just wrecked. So so there are some beaches on these sides of the island, there's a there's not that many. It's the other side that has more. But there's these pools, these tide pools, where the ocean is, the waves are coming, and at certain points, they're filling up water, and one of them is really dangerous. The one that I went in, I usually don't go in this one, and usually I'm more aware, and yeah, I don't know, like it's just been some intense energy lately. Like the car that I usually use here is all fucked up. Pardon my French. And so I don't know if he's just gonna what he's gonna do with it, or if he'll sell it to me, or what the deal is. Oh, I always get hooked up with people, a good deal for a car, and I never end up buying one when I'm here. And so that's one thing. And I was like, okay, the universe wants me to stay still, and I was already planning on, because I've been here for 3 weeks. I was already planning on, well, I've got other stuff I was thinking of doing. Pop into Asia for a bit, and I wanted to go check out Europe, and I had some stuff I got to do, perhaps. So I was thinking that, and then I was like, all right, well, I can just ride the bike, and I'll go down to the point here, because the point's awesome. There's so many of those little pools that you can go in. It's amazing. Most of them are safe. And because I had the bike, I was like, well, I don't have a lock on this bike. It's just total, you know, not the nicest bike, but it works. It gets me to point A. It's only I don't know, 3 miles away or something from the ocean, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go there. And because I don't have a lock, I was like, I'll go to the one that is like sketchy, where actually my neighbor Phil, you guys know Phil, one of his clients had one of our friends had gotten really into some serious, like he had to go to the hospital because of the one that I went in. I don't go in that one many times, and when I have gone in it, usually I'm like more like aware. And this time it was weird because I was like, I was like, I was like, dang, this looks sketchy. That's what I was thinking. And then I went down a little more. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pop in and get out instead of like really just like enjoy being in the water there. And the words that I said, I went down. I didn't even go down that far, and I was like, the words I said was like, I didn't even get in the water, because I was being very cautious, but not not cautious enough. The words I said is, "I'm not playing around with you." And right when I said that, the big mama freaking the waves just destroyed me. I am my right ankle. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine, because these things happen to me countlessly, and I've never had a broken bone. I always do it naturally, and I've had it many times where it's more of an energetic thing, and this time it was more of a just being stupid, to be honest. And that's what the title of my video is, or something like that. Because I'm gonna, be really careful. And I said, "Oh my!" I'm gonna be really careful here, and then it's totally just wrecked me. Here, let me show you this. This knee is super swollen. This, this, the toenail is gonna be brown. So I got 7 or 6 things, but yeah, it's just the right ankle, and I think the right ankle's fine because I've seriously like I've gotten in so many times. Like I was saying, energetically, like sometimes it was like, hey, I got hurt because I'm rushing, or I'm not making a move, or I'm stuck, stagnant, or some sort of. That's at least what I thought, And there's multi-dimensional reasons always for things to happen. But yeah, this I don't know about the left knee. I think it's fine. The pain it's just when you move it. But yeah, I wouldn't have went to this one if I had my car that I drive. And since I had the bike, I went to this other one because I didn't want someone to steal the bike without it. I just like this way. The one that I went in, you can sort of see. I brought the bike pretty close, but it's still like someone could still steal it if they're in a couple minutes of where I'm not there looking at it in the water. And anyways, my video is about I guess it's going to be careful with nature, and don't underestimate nature. Don't play stupid in nature. And it happens all the time. Like this was a total tourist thing. Like people die in these sorts of situations. I've heard it happening in Maui a lot, and you got to be really, especially in Hawaii, you got to be careful with all sorts. There's sharks. There's the ocean is really wild here, and the rocks and the lava, and I'm grateful for some sort of it could have been a lot worse. I could have been swept out into the ocean and just been, there's no way, probably I would have, who knows if I hit another rock, I'd be gone, how could I swim through that? So don't play with nature is my thing. Like there's principles of nature, right? And it's about like being aware and like, hey, like some things you just don't do, like, right? You don't like when you're driving, you have to be aware, you have to be present. Because if you take your eyes off the road for 1 second, or you know what I'm saying, like that sort of thing, this was like that. Like there's certain laws of this on this planet, energetic laws and physical laws and all these laws of nature and the universe. You don't just just don't be stupid. And like I always say, make good choices, make good decisions, do good things, and I will definitely attribute. Oh wait, let me say this first. If you're still here, give me some love. And I got the re-up, my one collaboration. These guys are the best. DailyGreenBoost.com. This stuff is the best organic, raw, vegan, green stuff, especially if you're in a pinch. Like, like I was just in Costa Rica. I travel a lot, if you didn't know that. And in Hawaii also, two of my favorite places actually to have this, because when sometimes you can't find good greens, in these places, or satiating greens, or sometimes you just can't find organic stuff, right? So that's why I like this stuff, because you can just pop it into your juice, pop it into your smoothie. It's something I actually use for quite a while, and I'm really grateful to be still rocking it with these guys. They're amazing, and you really don't have to worry about, it's in a glass bottle here, and you can just tell these guys do it for the love, and it's really good to just round out your gut, that biome. I know I've said it, but so hit them up, dailygreenboost.com, dailygreenboost.com. Hit them up, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine, but yeah, I had to, and then I was like, oh, and I like limping, and then I had to ride the bike. It was the most painful freaking ride ever. Limp and ride. It took me like 10 times longer to get back. And this has happened to me so many times. I'm like, whatever. And even if it is like a broken knee, or hope not the ankle either. But even if it is, it's like, oh, this is just my physical body. That's all. And it's just like, oh, well, I can just sit here and watch even more movies than I've been watching so many movies lately. These last 3 something years has been a weird energy. So yeah, and something is happening, guys. I've I've felt this stuff, these little periods, in the short term of like when things are like really intense, and so many times, and something is flipping. And if you haven't noticed, like people are like really waking up now, because even like the people who are really which way do I go? There have no choice, because now they're seeing, like a lot of us were saying, not okay, that was me, my ego a little bit, but you can't say I didn't tell you so. And now it's like, oh, okay, and now it's in the forefront, right? So now people are seeing that, oh gosh, some of these things are just the tip of the iceberg. That is how our society and how the world works and all that. It's crazy stuff, but it's actually a good thing. So you gotta always remember, like, hey, it's always darkest before dawn, and if you're having a hard time, it gets better. And yeah, I just want to say again, like, don't be stupid. Just like be, and I will also say, I've been eating these last week. I just got really heavy into, oh man, hummus, and I've been eating this. Oh my god, this stuff. But it's okay, and my body's still. It's like whatever. Like I still eat so freaking clean, and my body's been feeling so pretty good. But I will tell you that if I hadn't been eating these chips that are like they have avocado oil, which I said I would never eat something unless I was 100% sure there was no appeal in it. But oh man, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but you're just not perfect. You know what? I'm not perfect. Not perfect. Because who knows, this avocado oil, if it was with appeal or not. This is the first time I've ever had it, anything that could possibly be appeal. It's bad, and I don't like to admit that. And I wish I had people who are around me who would be like, hey, come on, get your shit together. But I don't really, I don't know. I have to take responsibility. And I will say, like, and I hate to say that, I'm an addict. Because I used to be a freaking hardcore addict, and I still am. I still am a food addict, but I don't like the part about AA or NA or all these things, because this was like 18, 20 something plus years ago. I don't like how they're like, hey, my name is blah, 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 and I'm an addict, because you're not. You're so much, in one way, you are. We can get addicted to all sorts of things, right? So you got to admit that on some level, but on a lot of other levels, you don't want to. Words are powerful, even if you're just thinking it. If you're not even speaking it, words and thoughts are powerful, and so we are infinite. We're creators, and we can create health, right? So, but I will say I'm still an addict, and food is the one thing that just gets me. It just gets me that hit. I want that hit. And I get it, and it's a very short-term gratification. It's not even worth it. I mean, there's a better highs out there. Trust me. Um, they can give you a lot longer of at least if you're trying to stimulate and be in the flesh, which we all fall into it a little bit here and there, some more than others. But I will say that, yeah, I guarantee you, I wouldn't have freaking done that if I would be so sharp if I was just 100% raw. It couldn't, you can still make mistakes, and you can still get into things like I just got into on 100% raw, but it's, for me, it's a whole lot more likely that's, and even yesterday driving, I was like, just for 1 second, I was like, took my eyes off the road, and it was like, it could have been bad, and I was like, whoa, this is because I'm cooked. But also, it was more so that I have not been getting enough sleep the last 3 nights, and that I could really feel it after that third night. The third night, the lack of sleep plus I can handle the lack of sleep because my diet's really good. 6 hours is fine, but that when you add the cook on top of it for 3 nights in a row, you guys know, right? So I know this one's a rambling video, but hey, don't f around with nature. Don't play with it because it's gonna smack you. It's not gonna. It's not like you can't just. There's no way around the principles of nature. Like, and that goes with what you're eating too, right? Like you, can't, there's no way around. It's eventually you're gonna pay the price. So, and nature is not like it's ruthless. It is. You've seen it, right? It's ruthless. So it's just gonna. It's not gonna be like oh, because you're my friend, I'm gonna let you off here. No, it's ruthless. So just want to remind you that, and still doing consultations here. If anyone needs my help, shoot me. I know my website is like it's all down still. I got the cheap one, and it's been down for many months. So, but people who need to find me still find me, and do. I know that people actually value my authenticity and my expertise and my experience. So I'm still here to help, and I love you guys, and I will bang out these next couple videos. Oh, and one other thing, despite any kind of logic that I was feeling, I was like, you know what, I never want to have a nice camera again because I've spent an arm and a leg on cameras, tripods, everything to do with my detox business and the isness of this of what I do. But then I was like, you know what? Why don't I just, this will be the last time. And if it doesn't pan out, oh well. At least hopefully it will be a good. So I have a new camera coming in a couple days, and I'm hoping it will be one of the best I've ever had. So I could start showing like, hey, look, it actually looks nice when I'm in nature, and it actually looks nice when I'm filming and stuff. So that could be cool. So look out for the next 2 videos, and I hope you like this ranting raving guy. And there's things that you can actually do. Like, I hate to be the guy, hey, can you please help me out? Like, guys, anything you can do helps the algorithm. It will help my ego get so big like it's a freaking blimp. Okay, and that's only going to happen if you do things to help the channel. And there's so many things you can do just to help it. And then, man, once I get a certain amount of subscribers, it's going to be just, oh my God, egomaniac status. So help me out, and be blessed and be free. Oh, my phone is broken.